Okay, I hope so. Today we are our objectives for today. Number one, how to use present perfect and simple past. Number two, how to use since and for with the present perfect. Present perfect and past simple. Present perfect tense versus simple past. Use the present perfect to talk about an action that happened in the past when the exact time isn't known or important. Use the past tense when the exact time is given. Here we have present perfect and past. Examples: present perfect. A. Have you ever been to France? B. Yes, I've been there. Past. When were you there? B. I was there 2 years ago. So here we use the present perfect to talk about an action that happened in the past when the exact time isn't known or important. But we use the past tense, okay, when the exact time is given. Present perfect with for and since. Use the present perfect with for and since to talk about an action that began in the past and that continues into the present. For. Let's start with for. For indicates the period of time. Again, for indicates the period of time. For example, for 2 months, for a year, for a long time. Since indicates when the action began. Again, since indicates when the action began. Since yesterday. Since last June. Here we have a diagram about the past, present, and the future. As you see here, I've lived there. I've lived here for several years. I've lived here since 2008. Note that we use have or has plus the verb to be with the present perfect. But we use subject plus verb to with past simple. Here we have affirmative. I've, you've, he's, she's, we've, they've studied English for 5 years since 3rd grade. This is the rule of the present perfect. As I told you that we use have or has plus verb 3 with the present perfect. We use have with plural and we use has with singular. And we use verb 3 with both, with plural and singular. Negative form, I, you, we, they haven't received an email. He, she hasn't received an email. Just add not after have or has to form the negative. Here we have exercise number 1. Complete the sentences with for or since. for since. Number 1. Hamid has had the same TV, space 15 years. Again, Hamid has the same TV, space 15 years. Here we have, after the space, 15 years. So we use what? Excellent. We use for 15 years. 15 years is a period of time. Number 2. I've had my laptop, space, last June. I've had my laptop, space, last June. Here we have last June, the beginning of an action. So we use excellent. We use since. Number 3. We've worked on this project, space, a month. We've worked on this project, space, a month. Here we have, after the space, the word a month. So we use excellent for a month. A month is a period of time. Number 4. My friends haven't visited me, space, my graduation. My friends haven't visited me, space, my graduation. Here we have, after the space, my graduation. Excellent. Since, because we have the beginning of an action. Number 5. We haven't used our car, space, a long time. We haven't used our car, space, a long time. Here we have a long time after space. A long time is a period of time. So we use excellent. We use for. I've been drinking tea, space, years. I've been drinking tea, space, years. Here we have also excellent, a period of time, so we use for. Okay, the next exercise here. Complete the paragraph with the verbs in parentheses. Use the present perfect or simple past tense. Notes before we start answering or filling in the spaces. If a sentence has 4 or since, we use the present perfect. Number 1. People, space, to keep cool or keep their food cool for ages. For ages. So here, present perfect. So we use excellent. Have tried. We use have because the people is plural, and tried, the verb 3 of try. Number 2. The Chinese, space, ice cream 4,000 years ago. Okay, here we have ago. 4,000 years ago. Ago, excellent. It's an evidence of past simple. Excellent. The verb 2 of invent, invented. Excellent. And they space it in snow in underground chambers. Okay? Complete the sentence using the past simple. Excellent. What is the verb 2 of keep? The verb 2 of keep is kept. Excellent. Because keep is irregular verb. Number four. In Baghdad, in the 18th century, a king space import snow and space it in the walls of his summer home to cool the home. Here we use in Baghdad in the 8th century. In the 8th century, past time. So we use the past simple of import is imported. Just add ed because import is regular verb. And put as it is, the verb to of put is put, the same. Number 6, in 1834, Jacob Perkins space a machine to make ice in London. Here also we have a past time or past date. So we use the past simple of build, the verb to of build. Notice that build is irregular. Just add ed with regular. But if the verb is irregular, you have to memorize the verbs. So the verb to of build is built. Excellent. Number 7. The first home refrigerators space in the early 1920s. Here we have also past date or past time, 1920s. So we use the verb to of appear. Excellent. It's appeared. Appeared also is regular. So here we add ed. Since then, people space their food in refrigerators. Here we have since. Since is an adverb of present perfect. So we use have or has plus verb 3. People is plural. So we use have. Excellent. And the verb of reserve is reserved. Excellent. Have reserved. About the same time, air conditioning of large space possible. Here we use excellent the past simple of the verb become. Just change a into o. Sorry, change o into a. Become, became. Become is a regular verb. Since that time, people space themselves with air conditioners in stores, offices, and homes. Here we have since. Excellent. People is plural, so we use have cooled. Thank you so much. Excellent, Shiva. Okay, so the present perfect use have or has plus verb 3, have with plural, has with singular. Simple past use subject plus verb 2. Thank you so much for your listening. Thank you so much for your participation. Have a nice day. Goodbye.